IT and banks are the largest, sectoral weights on the Nifty. So what they do determines your index returns. Now, what we've seen in the last 1 decade is that IT and banks typically move in different directions. So the divergence between the, IT and banks ranges from 10 to minus 60%. That's massive. Just pull up some of these, charts over the last 1 year. You would say that in calendar year 2012, we had banks outperform IT by nearly 58%. Then in the following year, IT outperformed banks by 67%. Then the year after, banks outperformed. So generally, the point that this plate and the next plate, which takes you till calendar year 2022, you would say that there is a big divergence in banks and IT. When one does well, the other one ends up not doing so well, or even if both do well, one of them is a stark outperformer. But this year, what you've seen, which is the calendar year 2023, the divergence between their performance is only 2%, right? As you said, the banks are up 3%, the Nifty IT is up 1%. So the gap between the two is restricted to 2%. And this is the lowest divergence that we've seen in over a decade. So now Motilal Oswal has come out with a note where they're saying that, they're just taking stock of the alpha. And they've not implicitly said it in their note, but I guess the reading is that maybe we will start to see some divergence, and you've got to bet on the right sector. Because if you bet on the right sector, then you're making money. So what they go on to say in their note is that they expect the trajectory for Nifty IT to remain subdued, given the concerns around short-term demand. Banks will outperform 2023 because the earnings growth is expected to be solid and valuations relatively are far more reasonable compared to historical levels versus for the other sectors. So that's the bottom line, right? We typically do see divergence between the two. We've not so far in the first half of the year.
Too much of that,
Maybe we will start seeing it in the second half of the year. And their take is banks will outperform, IT may not, and that you'll once again get the divergence we've typically got.
And that's the sense you pick up from